Alright, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a good evening. So, update 4.3 of Genshin Impact went live a little sooner than I was thinking it would. Usually it's not till at least after 9 o'clock before it goes live, but I checked a little bit before 9 and it was already back up, so here we go. Yeah, I was actually going to start with Chaos Head, but since Genshin Impact is, since the maintenance period's already over, we'll just go ahead and get into Genshin Impact. Oh yeah, it would be good if I connected my controller, wouldn't it? Hold on one sec, guys. Let me do that. Okay, I got it. Okay. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do is look through the new notices. Why is it doing that? That's fucking weird. Hold on, let me double check some. Okay, no, I guess that's right. Okay. Chevroux, or I forget how to say her name. Chevrouse, I'm not sure. Um, yeah, I got a new domain, new weapons, new artifacts. Yeah, so we have a new story quest. There is not a new Archon quest, doesn't look like. So, yeah. Um, okay. Quest. New recipes. Swirling scene in a bottle. Dude, does anybody even use the teapot anymore? like, like honestly. I mean, I guess it must still be being used if they keep releasing all this new stuff for it. Oh, that's interesting. There's a new recommended artifact set for different characters. Interesting. New artifact locking. Activate different artifact settings. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't really care about that. I've never used the lock function anyway. Um, Linny, Lynette, Layla, Yelan, Alhaitham, Goro is in the card game now. Spiral Abyss. Pop-ups will no longer appear when carrying out enhancements. Rewards for defeating enemies. Oh, you can now consume up to 40 materials when you enhance a weapon. Okay. Weapon refinement, Mora consumption. Okay, yeah. You can now up Add up to 15 artifacts each time you enhance artifact. Okay. Okay. From you can choose whether or not 5-star artifacts can be auto-added. Filter function. Select up to 3 affixes. Oh, that's cool. You can now look at bosses' remaining respawn times. Yeah, that definitely helps. Crafting for there, no selected. Oh, they nerfed the Fatui Pyro agent. Okay. The fuck? What the hell's wrong with this thing? Okay. Okay, so this event starts in 2 days. Alrighty.
I do hope that...
Alrighty.
The Favonius are all working hard. Ad Astra...
Okay, they changed that apparently.
Once, there was a glorious king.
Gazing up at eternity. Okay, well this is a long event here. You have 41 days to complete this, it looks like. Wait, what? Claim reward? Bronze? Oh. Okay, I guess they just give you that. Alright, whatever. Okay, well, this is what we're gonna start with here. Okay, well, before we do that, let me, oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I gotta do that, yeah. Okay. Okay, well, let's go ahead and start the, story quest. Featuring Best Girl herself.
Well, if it isn't my dear partners.
That voice! It's Navia!
Zane! Hey, what's up, man? Guess what you are just in time for? That's right, you are just in time for the story quest for Best Girl, Navia. How was vacation? It was pretty good. So I got to visit my alma mater again after what, 15 years? Damn, actually, no, it's been more than 15 years now. Yeah, I went by my old dorm that I lived in for 2 years while I was at college. It's still the same. Hadn't changed. Yeah, we did, I don't know, other than that, we just did kind of touristy stuff. We visited the presidential library for Lyndon B. Johnson. Did I watch character trailer? No, I didn't. I mean, doesn't the live stream already kind of have that? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. We also, I stayed in like a historic hotel. It was built way back in 1886. It was freaking old. And so we watched a holiday concert that the Austin Civic Orchestra did. Visited oh yeah, the State History Museum, we did that too. So yeah. And we oh yeah, we also ate lunch at this restaurant that I used to that I went to several times while I was in college. that I was pretty fond of, called Pluckers. And it was good. So. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Plus, the college's volleyball team won the national championship while we were there too. So, yeah, that was pretty interesting. But anyway, we shall not delay the progress of Best Girl Story Quest.
I didn't expect to run into you guys here today. Are you headed somewhere?
No plans in particular.
How about you, Navia? Are you still busy rebuilding Poisson?
We've wrapped up most of the rebuilding, but there are still a few things left to take care of. Stocking up on materials, confirming construction timelines, discussing compensation terms with families affected by the disaster. Between all of that, I've been making a lot of trips between the court and Poisson.
Well, I just like Navia's character too, like, you know, I tend to be into kind of like strong-willed women like Navia, so yeah. Wasn't Spina di Rosula affected too?
Well, though the victims have received relief payments from the court, in my opinion, as the administrators of Poisson, Spina di Rosula should take some responsibility as well. Our financial situation right now isn't the best, so all we've been doing is signing agreements for the damages to be repaid at a later date. Though just pieces of paper now, they demonstrate our commitment. They're necessary to restore the people's faith in us.
Whoa! Spoken like a true president. You're a really responsible leader. That must be taking up most of your time, though, right?
Oh, you bet. Between that and all the other errands I have to run at the court, I'm always forgetting one thing or another. So before I came over this time, I took a page from Melusa's book and decided to make a list of everything. This way, it's easy to see which tasks you haven't checked off.
And then...
And then, since Melus loved using shorthand, I decided to also follow his example and come up with some shorthand of my own. But after running a few errands in the city, I'm kind of struggling to even read my own handwriting anymore.
That does sound like you, all right. So what kind of shorthand did you use?
Oh, wanna take a look?
Let Paimon see! Wait, there's nothing here but a bunch of weird symbols.
Also, I am waiting on input for how meta Navia is, so I can determine if I should wish for Navia or not.
This looks like a piece of kelp wrapped around a stick. And this other one, is it supposed to be a boar in a box?
So, no wishing tonight, but maybe tomorrow I might do some wishing.
The first one has to do with confirming the final payment amount for the fishermen, while the second one is a reminder to try the new burger that just hit the market.
Okay, Paimon can definitely see how you might forget what each of these mean.
Maybe just write out each item next time?
Thank you for your advice. These are the kinds of things you only really figure out once you've tried them out yourself. I thought that as long as I understood my shorthand when I came up with it, I'd be sure to remember the symbols when I looked at them later. Unfortunately, I've definitely proven myself wrong.
I'm gonna wish for her no matter what. I don't know, man. If she's considered a bad character, then I won't wish for her.
Well, now you know for next time.
Anyway, I should have already taken care of most of the things on the list. There are still a few symbols that I can't decipher, but I don't think they're anything too super important.
And I mean, actually, there's a lot of what's the word? I don't know why the word's not coming to me. Skepticism, yeah. There's a lot of skepticism on if Navia can even really be that good in the meta. I mean, mainly because she's a Geo character, and everyone considers Geo to be kind of a dead element at this point.
Worst comes to worst, I'll just make another trip.
Ah, so you're going to head back now?
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, actually, since we talked about the reconstruction earlier, wanna come with me and check out the town for yourself? You said you don't have any plans, right? So we can just catch a boat and head over. It won't take long at all.
It's a bit sudden, but Paimon doesn't see why not. What do you think, Traveler?
It would be a pretty nice break, too.
Then let's go. We'll take a boat over.
Oh, you mean the Aquabus, right? Like the Clementine line?
You like Geo? Well, I think the idea is that Geo just doesn't have any good elemental reactions with other elements. And I mean, elemental reactions are kind of like the meta right now. And probably will be for from here on out, I guess.
Oh, sorry. I meant our own boat. The Aquabus doesn't have a station near Poisson, so we'll use one of the Spina's boats.
Wait. This is weird. I have never seen this before. One of the choices is yellow. That is new. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Why is one choice yellow and the other one white? Aquabus doesn't have station, so we'll use one of Spina's boats. Okay. Well, regardless of what color these options are, one says we're going to go there with Navia, and the other says, nah, I'm not going with Navia. I'll make her wait for me. So, obviously we're going with Navia.
All right, follow me. I'll take you there.
That's right. The more time we spend with Navia, the better.
The engineer is still doing a few routine safety checks. We can head out as soon as we get the green light.
So, Paimon has always wanted to ask. The 3 Aquabus lines are all named after people in your family, right?
Yeah, that's right. Callus and Navia are self-explanatory, while Clementine was the name that my mother went by.
Spina di Rosula was one of the main sponsors for the construction, right?
If you provided the Mora to build the lines, then why isn't there even a dedicated line to Poisson? Spina di Rosula built all the lines, yet you still have to take a special boat just to go home. Paimon doesn't get it.
Well, what I heard is that most of our businesses don't actually use Poisson as a hub, so there was no real reason to build a line straight to Poisson. You are right that it is a bit strange, though. If you've already committed to build 3 lines, why not just add a 4th?
Yeah, that's what Paimon's saying. The Aquabus is so convenient, it's really a huge shame.
Well, it is what it is. You know what my father was like. Even I often struggled to figure out what was going on in his head.
Perhaps the rest of the Spina didn't see a point to having a 4th line?
But that would only be the case if he cared about what others thought. My father was always really stubborn. Once he made up his mind, good luck getting him to change it. From what I've heard, the rights of all the other members of the Spina only went as far as giving him advice or suggestions, and no farther. That included my mother, too.
Oh, now, hold on. Doesn't that sound an awful lot like fascism? or a monarchy, at least.
Huh. Well, that explains why you weren't on the greatest of terms with him.
Yeah, because I wouldn't just let him keep getting his way. He was just... not very agreeable.
Boss, the boat's ready. We can head out.
All right, then let's head out. It'll be a while before we get to Poisson. Let's keep talking.
Navia, what was your mother like as a person? Oh, Paimon's sorry. She totally forgot that you mentioned before that she passed away during childbirth, so you probably don't remember her at all.
That's all right. I've heard many stories about her from the rest of the Spina. They've always said that they were sure we would have gotten along famously. While my papa was stiff like a board, my mother was supposedly super cheerful and funny. Their complementary personalities allowed them to make up for each other's flaws. My father would run the businesses and expand our reach, while my mother would keep the peace and make sure that everyone was happy. Their work made sure that the Spina could grow and thrive.
Sounds like they were not just a well-matched couple, but fantastic business partners as well.
Yeah, but those are just stories and anecdotes after all. It's hard for me to piece together a more complete or intimate picture of her. But sometimes, I'd still look at the Clementine line and wonder, would the Spina and Poisson still be what they are today had my mother survived? Silver once said that a name is a kind of inscription, a way to etch a memory into the world. When given a name, a cold, inanimate object can gain a completely new meaning.
Oh yeah, did you watch the
So,
VTuber?
I will always associate the line with her in my heart.
Hey, what the hell? I stopped.
Over the past few weeks, I've also begun to appreciate how water can take in and hold our most intense feelings and memories, as well as how one may reflect on their past by watching the sea.
Okay, I don't have autoplay on. Okay. That was weird. It was like...
I've lost many beloved people and memories to the sea. Even though I cannot stop for them and must continue to keep moving.
It's just gonna keep going, even though I have autoplay off. Okay, well,
the fact won't
whatever.
change that they existed in my life and gave me the reason and motivation to move forward.
Anyway, as I was trying... Maybe it'll stop now because there's a choice on there.
Always. But no matter what, we can't change
Wait,
the
what?
past.
What the fuck? I didn't even choose anything and it went ahead anyway.
But I tell myself
Okay,
that I need
this
to
is
keep
weird.
looking towards the future. Everyone, even my parents, have already overcome so many obstacles.
Okay, sorry, I guess we're stuck in this
Besides,
line of conversation
I'm the
here.
president of Spina di Rosula. I've got to keep my chin up. We've reached the shore. Let's go. I'll show you the new Poisson.
Okay, maybe it stopped now. Okay. Anyway, I was trying to ask, did you see the VTuber awards? Or watch it or whatever, watch the show. We were actually we were walking through a lights display while the VTuber award show was going on, so I didn't get to watch all of it live. I tried to watch as much of it as I could, but I wasn't getting any internet on my phone while we were at the park, so I couldn't watch it. But yes, HoloLive, which is expected. I expected HoloLive to win a bunch of the awards. I mean, just because they're so popular. Although it is weird that like some of the HoloLive members didn't even know about the VTuber awards until like after it already happened. Which is weird. I mean, I know Kiara knew, like she was talking about it before, but I guess some of the other ones didn't, just never heard of it.
Navia, do you think she's doing all right?
Actually, we can I guess we can kind of do a review and just go through each of the winners and kind of give our thoughts. I You're happy Fuumoko won? Yeah. Yeah, I saw Bijou didn't win her category, which was... Well, I don't know. She's always been having to cope with one thing or another.
Okay. Paimon supposes you're right. She's really been through a lot. It couldn't have been easy shouldering so much by herself.
Poor Navia. I have to help her somehow. Hmm. Right. Oh. Okay, I guess we need to do this then. How am I gonna help her? I mean, I'm stuck to whatever the story has me doing, so.
Boss, you're back! Traveler and Paimon, welcome back to Poisson.
Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you again, Florent. Is it your turn to take care of Navia now?
No, it's my turn. I take care of Navia. Nobody else. You can all just go away.
Hey, I can totally take care of myself. For the time being, I'll go around without any attendance.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She takes care of herself, so never mind. Y'all can still go away, though, because, yeah, we don't need you.
We did hand over some of Malus's old responsibilities to Florent, though. It's been really nice to have him around to help out.
Thank you for the compliment, boss. As you see, I've been working closely with the boss on rebuilding Poisson. Mr. Malus was an extremely capable and respected member of the Spina. I've got some really big shoes to fill.
All right. There's no need to be so formal. Everyone's practically old friends by now. Were you waiting here for me? Did we manage to make any progress on the statue?
Yeah, we contacted a sculptor about the job, but they can't get started on sourcing a correctly sized block without knowing the design that we want to use first.
You're commissioning a statue?
So basically, we've been meaning to commission a statue of my parents in commemoration of everything they've done for the Spina and the town of Poisson. But since my father was known as Callus the Unfaithful for the longest time, it would have been too controversial to commission a statue of him. But now that his name has been cleared, and the town is also being rebuilt, I thought this would be the perfect chance to actually realize this dream.
The funds to build the statue were freely donated by the people of Poisson to show their appreciation for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callus and everything they did.
Shouldn't Navia be featured with them too? Imagine Navia building a statue of herself.
Me? I'm just the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone trouble. Maybe we can have this conversation again in a few decades, once I've done more for the town and the people.
Hey, there's no need to be so humble. Didn't you just help save the entire country?
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe that Boss should have a place on the statue.
Hey, if you keep inflating my ego like this, I might just float off into the sky with my parasol. Just kidding. There's no way that I'd accept that kind of compliment at face value. At a minimum, I'd have to match what my father did for the people.
Note to self, do not inflate Navia's ego, or she will float away with her parasol, leaving me behind, very lonely and just depressed, I guess. I think it'll just be a matter of time.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I just don't think I'm ready yet. Anyway, Florent, now it's up to us to confirm the final design, right?
Mm-hmm. We can ask the sculptor to start looking for a good block once we've decided on the poses for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callis. But we haven't had any real discussions yet on the possible designs. I feel like I should get a few promising designs first, and then send them over to you to review.
There's no need for all that. Let's decide on a design right now. Hey, you! Come over here with me.
What are you doing?
Modeling a few poses, of course. Here, just pretend to be Callis, and I'll be Clementine.
Wait, what? Wait, what's this about modeling poses?
Didn't you say on the boat that Callis and Clementine sounded like great partners? Well, then there's no one better to fill this role than my most valuable partner. Florent, let's grab some reference shots.
You've got it, boss. I'll go get the camera.
Well, what do you think? Got any ideas?
Shouldn't you be running this show?
Well, I've actually discussed it a bit with Florent before, but I could never come up with any fresh or original ideas. It's probably because my idea of them is already kind of set in stone. So, I want to pick your brain for a bit and see if you can come up with some new and interesting ideas.
Okay, wait, they're just talking about poses, right?
I'm all good here, boss. Feel free to start posing whenever.
Well, Navia, why don't we just imitate what your parents were doing when they were getting pregnant with you? Oh God, I had to. I had to do it. Had to do it. Okay, then why don't we just strike a happy pose?
A happy pose? You mean something like we were laughing together at a funny joke?
Would all that be able to come through with just a picture?
Yeah, that wasn't even posing. That was just like, I don't know what that was.
Would we even be able to tell what they are supposed to be laughing about?
Yeah, and that'd probably be a massive pain to sculpt as well.
Could one of you try striking a pose like you're talking while the other one laughs? That actually sounds pretty hard to pull off. Forget it, let's try something else.
Well, golly. Okay, then let's try looking out into the distance.
Ah, by that, do you mean as if we were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea? Sure, let's give that a try.
Whoa, you really remind Paimon of a captain and their first mate.
Look over there, my dear Clementine. As you can see, every tree on that island is dripping with mora
Damn,
fruit.
dude. I don't know, but Navia just had like the most beautiful look on her face, and it wasn't even for a second, which fills me with regret that I couldn't look at it longer.
But there's something off with the composition. This pose makes Mr. Callis look too tall next to the lady.
Wait, what?
Oh, I see what you mean. Then let's swap.
Well, Paimon is a fan. A statue like this would look fantastic on a boat.
Wait, but we can't do that. Very few people would see the statue if we were to put it on a boat. This statue is meant to be placed in the town.
But then, since we're putting it in the town, the whole point of the pose would be lost.
Oh, okay. We'll try to think of something else.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, then let's try for something imposing.
Imposing, huh? Oh, I've got it. Let's try this.
This pose! It makes me recall Spina di Rosula's glorious golden age.
I guess Navia can even pull off that smirk pretty well.
But isn't Clementine's pose a bit too bold and heroic? Was she really that kind of person? If we were to stick with this pose, maybe people would wonder if she was actually the real boss behind the scenes.
Well, tabloids did indeed speculate as much back in the day, but the Spina pulled a few strings and made both the report and the journalist disappear.
Oh, Paimon was just kidding! Please don't make Paimon disappear.
What Florent meant was that we asked the journalist to choose a new alias. You're right, though, that this may not accurately represent the image of her in our hearts. Let's try to come up with something else.
Wait. What?
We tried a bunch of different ideas, but none of them felt right. Paimon's all out of brain juice now, too.
Oh, don't worry. We still got a lot of reference shots out of the session, and each of them can be considered to be a souvenir in their own right. Let's just keep the ideas we tried as backups. Man, if I knew I was going to do a photo shoot with the Traveler, I would have prepared a lot of outfits and props ahead of time.
Oh yes, prepare all the outfits. Please. I'm all into that, man.
Oh, outfits! Ugh, that's the errand I forgot back in the city. Do either of you still remember that girl? The girl I went to see with you two. Her name is Adele.
Oh, Paimon remembers her. She was the one that we met while investigating Mr. Callus's case, right?
She always believed that her father, Jacques, was a good person.
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. So, after the case, she was finally willing to talk to me, and she told me that she wanted to join the Spina too. I said that it's fine, but young children are not allowed to join the Spina. She will just have to wait a few years, and then we'll welcome her with open arms. Since she's still a child, though, she thought I was just trying to let her down gently.
Okay. Alright.
But how could I get her to believe
you
that
say
I
so.
meant what I said? In the end, I came up with an idea. I'd have a Spina uniform made and give it to her as a gift. But I got so busy and distracted in the city that I forgot to pick the uniform up. So I did forget something important after all.
Don't worry, boss. I can send someone to pick it up right away.
On the matter of the statue, we should still come up with a few more ideas for the design. I'll have to trouble you to source some for me.
We could have just done that from the start.
Hey, at least this way we got some cool pictures.
Yeah, you're right. They'll have some value as souvenirs at least.
Navia! Florent, guess who's back?
Huh? But aren't you supposed to...
Oh, well, if it isn't Coulter. Back already from the Fortress of Meripede?
That's right. I finally finished serving my time. Gotta say, turns out I was a lot tougher than I thought.
Hey, what's up, Masamune? Who is that? That's an Ina avatar, looks like. I don't know, the avatars, the profile pictures are like really tiny on my screen.
After I got out, I immediately made a beeline back to Poisson. You could say that familiar, briny smell became a primal call, urging me to forget everything else and just come back home. You wouldn't believe how much I've missed Melissa's grilled fish. I dreamed about it every time I had to get a welfare meal down there underneath the sea.
Oh, with a gun, yeah, that it's too small for me to tell that, but yeah.
It's good to have you back, Coulter. You look as well as ever.
And this guy is?
Ah, let me introduce you. This is Coulter, another of Spina di Rosula's members. He was found guilty and sentenced to the Fortress of Meripede some time ago. But, looking at it now, it was probably another one of Marcel's plots while he worked at the Confrérie of Cabrières.
Wait, Mr. Marcel? What do you mean? He was involved in some sort of plot?
Have you not heard anything at all about the water from the primordial sea case?
Well, I know that Fontaine got flooded, but then the water levels miraculously receded. I thought that was all there was to it and didn't care to ask for any more details. Do you mean Mr. Marcel was somehow involved with all that?
Oh, looks like we'll have to explain everything from the top. That case, a lot of things have happened in Poisson since then. First things first, let me introduce you to these two. They're my most trusted partners, and they've been with me through thick and thin. Now you could call them Spina di Rosula's VIP helpers.
Oh, nice to meet you. I don't recall Navia ever generously complimenting anyone like that before. So you must be pretty amazing to get that from her.
Alright, Masamune. Zane's already got to deal with one Navia simp here, aka this guy right here. We don't need another one here.
Yeah, we are indeed pretty amazing. But we've been cool
I'm
since
just
before
messing
we
with
even
you,
met.
by the way. We just followed Navia's lead.
Humble again as always, I see. Even when I was totally sincere with my praise.
Don't care about finding sis. I know, right? I mean, this dude's met so many damn waifus at this point. It's like, I don't know. I guess he's just a determined dude, I guess.
Nice. Spina di Rosula always seems to attract great people. Oh, that reminds me. Where are Malus and Silver? Aren't they always by your side?
About that.
Coulter, a lot of things happened while you were gone. As you can see, even Poisson isn't quite the same as how it was before you left.
They lost their lives, keeping me safe during the flood.
What did you say? This isn't some kind of morbid welcome home prank, right? You're just scaring me on purpose because I don't know anything about what's happened.
I'm
Oh, damn.
sorry, but it's the truth. They weren't the only people we lost either. Many others, including Melissa, also lost their lives in the disaster.
So he's been in the fortress since before that whole deal went down.
Malus and Melissa, dead. They're just gone? Malus, I was planning to give him a surprise gift once I ran into him again in town. I can't believe it.
Hey, keep it together.
Malus and Coulter were friends for many years, and even served on many missions together during the early days of the Spina. I can understand how he feels.
Let's sit down somewhere. so I can tell you everything that has happened while you were gone. Fair warning, there was a lot.
Okay.
Alright, well, I guess we'll go ahead and switch over to I was gonna do a review of the VTuber awards with Zane, and then maybe watch a few VTuber clips as well. So we'll go ahead and do that now.
Ad Astra.
So, Zane, you didn't actually watch any of the actual show, is that correct? Alright, let me see here. Okay, so I got the site pulled up, so let me flip this over here real quick. Nope, you didn't see the show? Okay. I was gonna ask what your thoughts were on the host, which was Fillion. I haven't actually really watched Fillion. I've never like seen her streams or anything. I mean, I think I've seen her maybe a couple times on like collabs and stuff, but other than that, I don't really know much about Fillion. But anyway, I thought she was interesting. I might actually try and check her out a little bit now, but anyway. Okay. So here we got the VTuber award winners. I mean, there wasn't anybody that won that I was just like, oh my god, why the hell did they win? You know what I mean? Like, okay, we got best music VTuber, which Mori Calliope won. Not really a surprise. I figured it was going to be either Mori or Suisei. Mori probably had the edge just simply because she's Western, and this was more of a Western award show, really. So, yeah, I think probably most of the Japanese fans didn't even really know about this award show. So, anyway. Oh yeah, this was also was this the one? I don't know if you heard it, Zane, about there was like kind of I call it a non-traversy. It's a controversy that actually isn't even really a controversy. But it got some people talking about it. Basically what happened was like when they were showing the nominees for the category, they used a picture of Suisei that was AI art. I don't think it's that big a deal personally. I guess maybe some like people who are like really into the arts side of it maybe might be mad about that, but I I'm like whatever. Anyway, so best art VTuber. Why AI art? I mean, nobody knows exactly what happened behind the scenes. Fillion kind of organized the show with the help of some people that are kind of outside of the VTuber sphere, so they might have just simply they probably just didn't notice that it was AI art until it was too late. But anyway, speaking of, we got best art VTuber, and guess what? Nino Mai Ina won that award. I mean, I don't know, Uniho and Yo Klesh. I've never even heard of those two. I figured it was gonna be either Ina or Annie, and most likely, I mean, Ina was the favorite for sure. I mean, Annie is mostly known for designing the model for Neurosama. And I'm a little bit surprised that Saroe wasn't nominated for this award, because Saroe is actually a really good artist herself. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I could see Ina winning this award for like years and years into the future. I mean, she's probably the most popular like art VTuber there is out there right now. So, okay, best FPS VTuber was Celan. Won that one. This one, I don't know. This one, I guess maybe was a little bit more up in the air, but I don't really watch Celan, so I don't really know how good she is at FPS and different video games. I mean, Botan was nominated. Yeah, Celan is Niji Sanji. She's actually the most popular Nijisaji English VTuber. At least if you're going by like number of subscribers, she's the most popular one. So, Botan is not a very. She's not one of the more popular Hololive VTubers. So it doesn't surprise me too much that she didn't win this one. But anyway, yeah, this one I was kind of surprised with. Oh, thank you. So yeah, best Minecraft VTuber. This one was interesting because all four of these are pretty well-known VTubers. I mean, Fauna Henya is really popular. Pamu is one of the most popular Nijisaji English VTubers. And then Kayla, Kayla is from Hololive Indonesia. So at first, when they announced it, I was surprised that someone from Hololive Indonesia won it. But Um, but then I was reading some people talking about how like into this kind of thing the Indonesian people are. Like I guess Indonesian people are just kind of terminally online. So they'll show up in droves to like vote on stuff like this. So I guess maybe it's not that surprising that Kayla won it. But anyway, yeah, I've never watched Kayla myself, so I don't really know. um so best roleplay ASMR VTuber. um yeah, this one doesn't really surprise me. I guess Vox had a shot. I mean, Vox is pretty damn popular. Um Oh, so Kayla like pretty much only streams Minecraft. Okay, well, I guess if you pretty much exclusively stream Minecraft, you're gonna be probably a front runner for uh Minecraft VTuber of the year. But anyway, yeah, I'm happy that Fauna won. Obviously I'm a pretty big Fauna fan, so um yeah. And I don't think the female fans showed up enough to give Vox the win in this case. So, yeah, Fauna is one of my top 3 favorite Hololive English VTubers. So yeah, I'm glad she won. Cottontail VA is kind of an up and coming indie VTuber. I think she's kind of just this year kind of gotten into the like where she's popular enough that like people in the VTuber sphere know about her. So yeah, and then we got for just chatting Zatsu VTuber. This one was interesting because I thought Kiara really had a good shot at winning this one. This is one of the rare cases where Hololive English did not win. Instead, it was Shy Lily, which Shy Lily. Hello, Kat. How are you doing? Shy Lily, you could argue, is the most popular indie VTuber in VTubing right now. I think that's I think that's a fair statement. Like Shy Lily is like really popular for an indie VTuber. I mean, I'm pretty big Kiara fan, so I'm a bit disappointed that Kiara didn't win. But yeah. I mean, I thought even Matara maybe had a shot at winning this. But yeah. All right, and then this next one, best tech VTuber. The one that I was wanting to win ended up winning this one, which is Vedal. And yeah, I think Vedal definitely deserved to be best tech VTuber because of I mean, come on, dude. Programming an AI VTuber. I mean, it doesn't get any more OP than that. So I think Vedal was pretty clearly deserving of this one. Code Miko, she's kind of old news now. Like, she's been around for years at this point, so um yeah. Funniest VTuber. Um yeah, this one was kind of a weird category. I figured it was gonna be one of the V Shoujo ones, but it it wound up actually being Chibi Doki that won this one. And I don't know a whole lot about Chibi Doki, honestly. Never watched her stream, so I don't know if she's funny or not. And Murder Crumpet was like, I mean, like Murder Crumpet had like zero chance of winning this. I'm sorry, but like I don't think anybody's ever heard of Murder Crumpet. So interesting that that this person was even nominated for this. And most chaotic VTuber. She's really funny. Okay, well maybe I should watch her sometime. Anyway, most chaotic VTuber. This one was also interesting. I mean, I'm happy for Kobo that she won. I do like Kobo quite a bit. Um, I don't know who is Murder Crumpet exactly. Like, I don't know. I think I looked them up at one point, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I saw some people were saying Pipkin should have won most chaotic VTuber. I do agree that Pipkin is quite chaotic, but Pipkin is also pretty controversial too. So it doesn't surprise me that much that Pipkin didn't win. Um, yeah, I mean Kobo is obviously very popular. She's the most popular Hollow ID VTuber by far. Like it's not even close. So um, yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all that Kobo won this one. Tricky Wii. I've 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 seen a little bit of Tricky Wii. I don't know if I would actually even really qualify her as a chaotic VTuber, to be honest. Um, I don't know. Maybe I just haven't watched enough of her, but um, yeah, I thought she was kind of a interesting pick for this category. More like troublemaker. Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it really comes down to how you define chaotic, really. I mean, is chaotic like somebody who's mischievous and like you said a troublemaker, or is it more like somebody who spouts conspiracy theories like Pipkin? I don't know. All right, League of Their Own VTuber. Um, this is another category I wasn't really sure about. Like I don't really understand why Marine is in this category. Of course, I haven't really watched much of Marine, so I could just be ignorant, but um, anyway, um, I kind of get why Zentrey is in this. Um, I don't know a whole lot about onigiri, so I couldn't tell you there. Fuamoko, I'm glad she won. Um, I don't know. I think Fuamoko might be in this category just simply because it's two VTubers on one channel. Um, and then also, I guess probably the Fuamoko morning thing too. Like that's pretty unique to Fuamoko. Nobody else I know really does that kind of deal. um, but anyway, yeah. So this is the only category that was won by somebody from Hololive Advent. Bijou was nominated too, but she didn't win. So yeah. I don't know. I always just thought of Marine as like kind of the lewd tuber of Hollow Japan. Really. I mean, that's pretty much what she is, right? She's kind of like the Project Melody of Hololive, I guess. Okay, Hidden Gem. This was a category of VTubers that average like less than 100 views, less than 100 viewers on their live streams. So obviously none of these people are going to be anybody you've heard of, really. Um, I think Fufu was actually the only female VTuber in this category. The other three were males. So yeah. Fufu's also got kind of an interesting model because she has like white hair and she has like this black hole kind of in the middle of her chest. Like and I mean black hole is in like the in space black hole. So yeah. Anyway, and then we got Rising Star. I mean, this is absolutely no surprise. I mean, Henya the Genius was the clear favorite heading into this. Like I think Cinder and Camilla have decent followings, but Henya is probably the second most popular VTuber in VShojo right now. So, yeah, and she's getting way more viewers than she ever had as her prior persona. So. All right, Miss VTuber. This one is like you don't know from the title what that means. Like, what is Miss VTuber, right? Apparently, you have to read the description to know what this category really is. So basically, it's the VTuber whose fashion sense is as trendy as their content. So basically, it's like the most fashionable VTuber. And Iron Mouse won this. Not really. Pretty much Iron Mouse was the favorite, right? um, like I guess I think Silverveil makes sense. Like just I guess kind of like the variety in her models. She changes up her look quite a bit, quite frequently. So, um, Amelie, I don't really know. Like, I know Amelie's famous for being a singer, but other than that, I don't really know that much about her. The artist won in this category. Alira, I don't know. I like Alira, but I don't know. I guess I just haven't really noticed much about her fashion, I guess. um, but yeah, Iron Mouse is my Oshi, so anything she's nominated in, I want her to win. So best VTuber org, no surprise here. Hololive, of course. Like the only other organization that I thought had any shot at this was VShojo. But it was a pretty remote shot. Hololive was by far the favorite in this one. I don't think after the Niji Sanji's recent the information, I don't know if you call it information leaks or whatever about how they've treated their talents. It's not a surprise that, I mean, I didn't think Niji Sanji had like any chance of winning this after their image took such a big hit from the stuff about how they treat their talents and all. So I don't know. I was actually reading some people that actually thought Idol should have won this, and I'm like really? Because I hardly know anything about Idol. Like, clearly their popularity is nowhere near the level of any of these three. But I don't know. Maybe they think Idol does manages their talents well, so maybe because of that they felt like Idol deserved it. I'm not sure. But nah, I mean, come on, dude. Like, there's no way Hololive was not gonna win this, right? Okay, and then Rising VTuber org, Face Connect, which fully expected Face Connect to win this one. Face Connect has been kind of a household name for a little while now. Obviously Pippa is kind of the biggest draw for Phase Connect. She's the most popular VTuber in Phase Connect. I thought if there was anybody that had a puncher's shot at this outside of Face Connect, it would be Vichiban. But yeah, I mean, Face Connect is definitely the most popular of these four nominees here. So, VTuber Clipper. I don't know. This one was kind of a throwaway award, to be honest. Like, how do you? I don't know how you really rate who the best Clipper is. Like, I mean, Cooksey is probably the most popular of the four. Who is 3AM? I honestly, I'm not familiar with 3AM. I'm not really familiar with VDare either. Anyway, yeah, Cooksey is probably the most popular of these four. He's been around a while. In fact, he's even been name dropped, I think, several times by VTubers during their streams. So, yeah. Saka Sandayo is the fauna clipper that we're familiar with because we've watched Saka Sandayo clips on my stream before, but Saka Sandayo did not win. VTuber Parent of the Year. I felt like this was gonna be either Iron Vertex or Twin Tails. And turns out Twin Tails won this one. Iron Vertex has like a lot of famous VTuber models under their belt now. Both Iron Vertex and Twin Tails have designed models for Iron Mouse. Twin Tails is actually the modeler for my favorite Iron Mouse model, so I was kind of happy that Twin Tails won this one. So, most dedicated fan base, Gargura. I don't know, this one is kind of weird because it's like Gargura's fan base has kind of developed a bad rep for how many of them have like bitched and complained about Gargura's absence and not streaming that much. But at the end of the day, Gargura is like so popular that like it's not really a surprise. I mean, maybe Vox had a shot if like a bunch of female fans were voting on this, but but yeah, like I didn't think like Shoto or Nimune was gonna win this. Best philanthropic event. I don't know. But yeah, this is another Indonesian VTuber here that won an award. So yeah, best concert, Connect the World. It's always good when you see a concert that you actually attended yourself win an award like this. So that's pretty cool. Yes, I actually, yeah. Zane already knows, of course. I told him all about my experience going to the Connect the World concert. Oh, okay. See you later, cat. Subscribe, please, and like and all that good stuff. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, Connect the World. It was a really cool concert. Candy Pop Explosion, I think, was the V Shoujo concert, which I didn't see. I forget. I think you had to like buy some kind of streaming ticket to be able to watch this, so I never saw any of it. And then there's this Isegai festival, which I can't even remember who the fuck was in this. But yeah, there was like no way Isegai Festival was gonna win this. In fact, let me look that up real quick. Isegai Festival. I'm trying to remember. Uh, okay, yeah, it says right here. Yeah, put on by Isegai Idol, which is a are they I don't even know what nationality they are. What are they, Korean? I guess they're Korean cuz it's like Isegai Idol. Yeah, they're a Korean VTuber. So, yeah. So, yeah, once again, the favorite one. Best streamed event, Iron Mouse Subathon. Um, yeah, the thing, I don't know. I mean, I felt like Hololive Sports Festival had a chance to win just because it's Hololive, but but then again, like Hololive has like a bunch of events that they do, and I'm not really sure if the sports festival is their most popular event that they do. Like I guess it's one of the most popular probably. Um, but I mean, at the end of the day, the Hololive Sports Festival is just a bunch of weird sports competitions played out in Minecraft. So I don't know. Like how much hype can you have around an event where you just watch a bunch of people play Minecraft and do various ridiculous looking things in Minecraft? I don't know. Although I will admit the soccer match they had at the end of the Hololive Sports Festival was pretty amusing. But anyway, yeah, the Mario Kart tournament, yeah, like Mario Kart tournament's pretty cool. Um, so yeah, yeah, I think I would rather watch the Mario Kart tournament than the sports festival. Um, but anyway, okay, stream game of the year. I really didn't know which one was gonna win this one. I felt like any of these four had a shot at winning. Um, Suika game. Um, Suika was definitely pushed hard by Hololive, so that might be the reason why this one won. I mean, like practically every Hololive member was streaming Suika at the same time during its peak, I suppose. Only Up was kind of the same way. I mean, pretty much every VTuber was streaming that at some point. um, Hollow Cure was a little more spread out. I felt like it didn't have just one like really big period where like everybody suddenly started streaming it. Um, and then Baldur's Gate 3 kind of the same way. Um, I would say these two were definitely kind of the more meme games, only Up and Suika. But anyway. Okay, LootTuber of the year was Project Melody. Yeah. I mean, Project Melody is like a legend in VTubing. And it's not like, I mean, I don't know. Fifi, I mean, she's popular, but at the same time, like Project Melody kind of, I mean, she's the one who pretty much came up with the whole LuTuber thing. So, um, yeah, it's not that surprising that Project Melody won. Sarue is pretty popular too, but I don't really know if she qualifies. I mean, yeah, she's kind of lewd, but she's not. I wouldn't put her in the same at the same level as like Project Melody or Fifi or even Cottontail. Like Cottontail is very much in the same vein as Project Melody. Um, but anyway, yeah, this one, uh, even though like Project Melody doesn't stream a whole lot these days, um, but yeah, yeah, probably she probably still deserved to win this. Gamer of the year, um, Selene took this one instead of Bijou. Um, yeah, I haven't really watched enough of Bijou to know how good of a gamer she is. Um, I think Selene is kind of known for being a gamer, so probably not too much of a surprise that she won. Kuzuha, isn't he? Wait, in that I'm trying to remember Kuzuha VTuber. Yeah. Yeah, he's the white-haired dude. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, Kuzuha, like, um, he was kind of the first like really popular male VTuber. Um, but I don't know if he's that popular now. Because he's been around quite a while at this point. Um, yeah. Damn you, Selene. Oh, you're not into Selene, huh? Yeah. Yeah, so Selene actually won 2 awards, the Gamer of the Year and the FPS VTuber. In fact, I wonder, did anybody else win too? Oh, Iron Mouse. Yeah, Iron Mouse won 2 of them. And of course, VTuber of the Year was Iron Mouse. I didn't think Shy Lily or uh uh yeah, her Salome, I guess. Is that how you say her name? Hyakumantenbara Salome. I didn't think either of them were gonna win it, even though Salome did have a period where she just blew up, like she was getting subscribers like crazy. She was almost kind of like a meme VTuber almost, you could say, because when she first blew up, I mean, she was getting like over 100,000 viewers during her live streams. Like it was nuts. um, but yeah, the thing is, she fell off quite a bit. Obviously, like there's no way you're gonna maintain 100,000 fucking viewers on your live streams. There's just no way. You wanting Picor to win? Well, yeah, I think the Japanese VTubers were kind of at a disadvantage. on this one. Plus, I mean, let's just face facts here. Iron Mouse is the most popular Western VTuber right now. And that's saying a lot because she's even more popular than I think any of the Hololive English VTubers at this point. Even Gargura, because Gargura doesn't even stream that much anymore. So I think Gargura has like left the door wide open for someone else to, I think, take the mantle of most popular Western VTuber. And I think at this point it's safe to say Iron Mouse is the most popular Western VTuber. Now if you want to argue that like one of the Japanese VTubers is like the most popular VTuber worldwide, then I think that would be fair. I mean, you could argue that Pecora is more popular worldwide than Iron Mouse, or maybe even Marine. But I would say definitely among like the English speaking community in the West, I would say Iron Mouse is probably the most popular. And the thing is, I don't even really know like who's going to like challenge her for that, because like nobody in like Hololive Advent, like none of them are gaining enough subscribers or viewers to really, I think, threaten Iron Mouse's popularity. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, let's see who. Yeah, we said Selene 1-2, Fauna 1-1, Shy Lily 1. I think these are all like, yeah, Fumoko 1-1, Henyo 1-1, Iron Mouse. Okay, well, yeah, that's not Cooksy Twin Tails. Well, okay, if you count Iron Mouse's subathon as one, then I guess Iron Mouse actually won 3 awards. So yeah, Iron Mouse won the most awards out of anybody. So yeah. Okay, let's oh, yeah. By the way, I just happened to have this up. This is the AI art that I was talking about that they showed for Suisei. And yeah, they even zoomed in on her hand, and you can tell from her hand that it's AI art because her hand looks weird. But yeah, they used this picture for Suisei on when they were showing one of the awards nominees. But I don't know. I don't think it's that big a deal, honestly. Okay, let me pull up my saved clips here. We'll probably just watch a couple. Um,
Experience your new PC by Digital Storm.
The croissants are just
Okay. Our first clip for tonight is there's something different about Kiara's pop-up parade crotch. I saw that and I'm like, okay, I gotta see what the fuck this is about. If there was an award for VTuber who talks about their body parts the most, I think Kiara would be the winner of that award. I swear. Kiara talks about her body parts, I swear, more than like any other VTuber. So, yeah, well, let's see what Kiara, because I swear, like, Kiara is all over anybody's representation of her body, whether it's her model, her figures, whatever. So here we go.
thanks for the pinky. Hi, boss. Your pop.
Oh yeah, let me turn this up a little bit. Okay.
Parade showed up the other day. Oh yeah, I see a lot of them on my KFP tag. Just wanted you to know yours is taller than Callie's. However, unlike your 3D model and the other two I've gotten so far, they did not, as you once said, nerf your crotch. Nerf my crotch? What do you mean? Like the black shorts underneath? I think I did see that as panties. Yeah, is that what you mean? Yeah, interesting. Because I think if you look at my default outfit, it's kind of implied that if anything, it wouldn't be white, it should be black. Whether or not it's spats or panties, it should be black. But okay, maybe go in with a marker, with a permanent marker, and make my panties black. No, don't do it. You'll mess it up. You'll make everything so messy down there. Do not paint my crotch. Do not paint my crotch, and do not take this out of context. Thank you for your understanding. Not even you, Questelsa artist. You may be an artist, but I don't trust your handling of my crotch.
I can turn anything into...
Okay, whatever. Okay, skip this shit. Alright, our next clip here is Fuamoko reacts to them winning an award in the VTuber Awards.
Pioneers. It is with great dog pride that I announce
now there's Merryweather.
Is Fuamoko. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big bow in chat for the amazing dog sister VTubers of Hololive Advent. Fuamoko. Bow, bow, bow.
Congratulations to Fuamoko for winning League of Their Own award. And on a side note, I think Merryweather might have won Speech of His Own award.
Meanwhile...
Okay.
Congrats. You like the song that much? For 5 months now. So we feel really, really happy. Thank you. We're gonna continue to do our best and hopefully maybe something bigger. What? Bigger. What? Some big people.
What?
Big people. Some big people. Pigs. No. Not big people. Some big people. Notice. Oh, yeah. We wanna work hard. You know that we're hungry. Thank you, muffins. We'll continue to do our best and show everybody just how hungry we are, and that we're kind of maybe something a bit silly. Yeah, something different. For better or worse.
All right, our next clip here is Fauna finds out she won Best ASMR Roleplay in the VTuber Awards.
Good, thank you. Oh yeah, I saw that. I don't know much about the VTuber Awards, but I think it was. Is it fan voted? It's not like a panel. I appreciate everybody who voted for me. Thank you, thank you. It means a lot. It is fan voted. That's the best kind.
To quote many a fan, Mommy, sorry? And the winner for Best Roleplay and ASMR VTuber of the Year is... Series Fauna! Congratulations! Your ASMR/roleplay has changed the lives of many for the better and provided hours of entertainment. One more time, chat, give it up for Series Fauna, your roleplay and ASMR VTuber of the year.
I appreciate you for voting for me, for thinking about me, even though I didn't mention it and I don't know much about it. But thank you, I really appreciate it. I need to get back into ASMR. I'm hoping I will be rejuvenated after my break and I will be unpuddled. I'll get back into the swing of things. Make some good ASMR again.
The debut of HoloLive.
Okay. Actually, I probably shouldn't show this last one on stream because this actually isn't a clip. This is a video somebody put together about Tsukumo Sana. So I think I'm not going to show this one because, yeah. Anyway, I guess we'll go ahead and we'll end it here for tonight. Oh. So, yeah, tomorrow we will I'll continue with I'll continue with the Genshin Impact, the Navia story quest. And yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna focus on Genshin Impact at least until I finish the Navia story quest. And I might do some wishing tomorrow as well, possibly. We'll see. But yeah. Thanks for stopping by, Zane. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow as well. And have a good night.